Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. The topic is the social engineering investment scam, high creativity and realistic criminal method for the assignment digital forensic. Let's start. Next, let me introduce my team members. The first one is me, Syazwani Zalifah. The next one is SHARIFAH ADRIANA. And the last one is MIOR Muhammad HAFIZ.
Hello and hi everyone. So today we are going to talk about social engineering investment scam. For this project, we focus on how criminal thinking shapes the design of a large-scale online investment scam. In our scenario, criminal creates a fake exclusive investment platform that promises a very high monthly returns. And so they use professional marketing materials such as forged documents and targeted on social engineering to make the platform look real and trustworthy. The purpose of this analysis is to understand four main areas. First, how criminals plan and structure this scam. Second, how they manipulate emotions such as trust, urgency, and greed to attract victims. Third, the strategies they use to avoid being detected by authorities. And finally, how organizations can prepare and anticipate this kind of cybercrime threats. In this strategy, the criminals begin by developing a fake high-return investment platform and complete with polished branding and a professional-looking interface. They then promote this platform through targeted ads on LinkedIn, Facebook Business, and Telegram, specifically aiming at working professionals who are likely to respond to financial opportunities. To build credibility, they prepare forged financial reports, fake testimonials, and fabricated certifications. All of this helps them appear legitimate while collecting up to 3 million ringgit a month through so-called initial deposits or membership fees. They also use urgency-based sale lines such as 20 slots only or guaranteed 50% of monthly return to pressure victims into making quick decisions. Their entire approach relies heavily on exploiting human weaknesses, especially greed, FOMO, fear of missing out, and urgency. Criminals understand that people trust what looks professional, so they use clean visuals, fake audits, and stage success stories. Their persuasion scripts are all rooted in psychology. First, scarcity, by limiting slots. Second, authority, by showing fake licenses. And third, social proof, by claiming hundreds of successful investors. They intentionally target groups who are more likely to invest quickly, such as professionals, small business owners, and young investors who are eager for financial growth. Altogether, this strategy blends social engineering, emotional manipulation, and branding to create a scam that feels realistic and convincing. To avoid getting caught, the criminal architect builds multiple layers of protection around the scam. They set up shell companies to make the flow of money look legitimate and use offshore bank accounts, such as those in Cyprus or Seychelles, to hide the true source of the funds. For communications, they rely on VPNs, TOR networks, and burner phone numbers to cover their digital tracks. The scam is also constantly rebranded and relaunched every 3 months to prevent complaints from building up. At the same time, they regularly delete ads, websites, and social media pages to remove evidence and make it harder for authorities to trace them up. Because of these tactics, organizations need to prepare and anticipate these threats. The best approach is to strengthen fraud detection systems, especially by monitoring unusual or repeated financial transactions. Staff should be trained to recognize social engineering signs, such as offers that seem too good to be true or pressure tactics. Organizations should also implement strict know your customer verification, use digital forensic tools to trace suspicious online behavior, and stay updated with threat intelligence report. By combining awareness, monitoring, and strong verification practices, companies can significantly reduce the risk of falling for or being used by this kind of scams.
Next, social engineering and manipulation specialists. The first, research and targeting. Action there spy on the victim online and the offline to find the personal detail in emotional weakness like greed or fear. Goal to know exactly how to tailor the lie and make the victim trust them. Secondly is creating the lie pretext. Action there invade a fake personal looking investment story and the impersonate A trusted higher as authority person like a expert banker or a company executive. The goal to establish instead the false credibility and make the scam look urgent and real. The third one is the building the trust and rapport. Action there are patient communication, acting like a friend or a mentor and might allow a small fake initial success, a small win or withdrawal. The goal to get the victim to lower their guard and become emotionally invested in the relationship and the deal. Psych- the 4. The psychology pressure. Action. There are used tricking like FOMO, fear of missing out, and the promise hug, unrealistic, written to for the quick, large decision. There are also demand scenery. The goal to prevent the victim from thinking clearly or the consulting a real advisor who might expose the scam.
Now I will present about technical and operational designer. So the first one, fake investment website. We will create a basic website that looks like a real investment platform. It will have a basic landing page with login form and dashboard. Also, it will show fake profit numbers by using free templates. Then the second one, anonymous payment channels. We collect money using different bank accounts and we accept different type of payments such as e-wallet and bank transfer. We will also rotate bank accounts to make it harder for anyone to trace us. The third one, hide threats and delete evidence. We will use VPNs, burn emails, and temporary phone numbers so our real identity is hidden. We also relaunch website under new name if there are any complaints. And the last one, fake data dashboard. The website will show fake graphs and updates that change by themselves. This makes victims believe their investment is earning profit, even though nothing is actually happening in the background. We will use random number generators to simulate profit as a dummy.
Next is the risk analyst or criminal mind profiler. Number 1. Risk analyst, the system defender. Firstly, vulnerable check. They map all the payment steps to find the no-risk the scammer will try to use. The goal to close the gap in the procedure. Secondly, security rules. There are enforced security steps like requiring two people to approve large transfer and calling the client back on the trust phone number. Goal to block the impersonation and the unauthorized payment. Number 2. Criminal mind profiler, the behavior expert. The first one is scammer study. They analyze the scammer style, patient versus rush and what they want. The goal to predict how the criminal will act next and adapt their method. Victim study. They look for personal tricks to make the people easier target. Example high greed, impulsiveness, or easily fatigued. The goal to identify and warn high risk clients before they are targeted. The risk analyst installed physical security rules and alarm, while the criminal profiler understands the psychology, the lie, and the target to detect the scam.
Then I will continue with the strategy profiler functions. There are 4 points. The first one, law and detection watcher, monitoring legal and technological trends related to fraud, monitor laws and reports to spot early signs of investigation. Then the second one, victim target profiler, identifies the easiest targets based on their behavior and needs. The third one, money movement planner, planning how to trace or stop fraudulent fund transfers. Or we can say plans how to move and hide money so it can't be traced. And the last one, public reputation monitor. Watches social media and news to manage complaints and bad publicity.
Thank you for your attention and commitment to social engineering investment scam.